In a way, paranoia is selfish. It forces you to worry about yourself and how you may be affected in some type of scary, almost always hypothetical event. I often seem to find myself thinking about the possibility of a worst-case scenario, no matter how excited I am about a situation. An experience I had on Lady Elliot Island, though, helped me recognize that if I don't take a second to look around and stop worrying about myself, I may miss out on the beauty and excitement that encompasses the world around me. My name is Leslie Lipsius, and although I know how to swim, I would not consider myself a confident swimmer. But the minute I heard we would have an opportunity to swim with sea turtles in the Great Barrier Reef while on our study abroad trip, I became ecstatic. And the fact that I had never been snorkeling before did not seem to be an issue to me. This seemed like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to me, and I wanted to take full advantage of it. So there we are, day 2 on Lady Elliot Island, and Dave and Lindsay, our field guides, were taking us out into the lagoon. The current was getting rough because a storm was approaching the island within the next few days. After treading water for so long, my body became exhausted. All I could hear were the waves crashing over me, and let's just say, I swallowed a lot of salt water that day. I couldn't seem to focus on the reef at all. All I could think about was how I wasn't going to be able to make it back to shore because I was exhausted and struggling. Suddenly, there was one peaceful moment when the waves seemed to calm down and I was able to catch my breath. I looked down into the water, the whole world became silent, and I saw how beautiful and extraordinary the reef was. I couldn't believe I had been missing out on it the whole time I was freaking out about myself. Suddenly, I looked to my right and this amazing creature swam by. I reached out my hand and scratched the sea turtle's smooth shell. He wanted to be close to me as much as I wanted to be close to him. I seemed to forget about myself and how right before this moment I was worrying about my safety. I continued to swim alongside the turtle, admiring the complexity of the reef. This simple snorkeling experience had a greater impact on me than I could ever imagine. Paranoia is a simple case of mind over matter. Once I was able to stop focusing on my fears and myself, I was truly able to enjoy what was around me. I believe many of the problems in this world are a result of people focusing too much on themselves. While on this trip, I believe I've made progress with overcoming my paranoia, and I believe our world as a whole can make progress by simply putting others and the environment before ourselves.